Good morning. This is Twan with Life Choice Healing. I have a confession. I told you at the time of my last video that I was going to bring out some massage tools and do some self-taught massage relaxation. And then I had an instance yesterday where I had a moment and I thought, I need to share this with you guys. And it's going to be tough to explain, and I don't have the outfit on I had on yesterday, which is truly what prompted all of that. But we're in the middle of a heat wave. It's been in the 90s, upper 90s for the last few days, and now we're having wildfire smokes. So that's the reason I'm not out in my shed where I usually am, or outside on the deck, because the air quality is really not good. Anyway, so in the middle of the heat wave, my husband got a paycheck and we decided we were going to go have a hot dog somewhere. I know, I don't eat hot dogs. He eats hot dogs. I go with him. And I got there. It was a hot day and I wasn't planning on filming or anything. I had a black tank top and a pair of shorts. Really nothing exciting one way or another, but that's what I had on that day because it was hot. And I didn't think twice of it. I really didn't until we were at the restaurant. And I got out of the car, again, not thinking too much, just, arranged my shirt a little bit and went in the restaurant. Came out and thought, I looked down at myself. And I'm going to try to see if I can't tell you a little bit about what that looked like for me. If you see the mess in my back of the room, I apologize. But if you can see right here, there's nothing. There's a little lump where my shirt's catching on my bag. But other than that, it is what it is, right? And so I had a tank top on. It was a little tighter fitting than this, but not really. And never thought twice of it. Never thought twice of it. Until I got in the car, and I started thinking twice about it. It's like, oh my gosh. I walked out of the house. My MO since surgery, or since trying to get life back after surgery, has been that I'd wear whatever I could wear, but then I always threw a jacket or a jacket, something over the top, so that if my bag decided to do weird things, I was covered. Pretty simple. I didn't have that covering on yesterday, and I never even thought twice about it until I was done and on my way home. It's like, wow, I just went out in public with other people around and never wore anything to cover stuff up. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. That means that it has taken me 2 years plus, but that you actually get to a point where it's not the first thing you think about when you walk out the door. I also, for lack of a better way to say it, I would not leave my home, like I said, without, one layer covering this and something holding my bag together. And I have covers, I have belt that I wear with my bag. I didn't have any of that on. Or a pair of tighter pants, compression, leggings, compression leggings that hold everything together. So I normally don't leave the house without any of that. And And on top of that, I have got bags upon bags upon bags stashed in little places in my car, my husband's car, I had all these things in place when I was working, so that I constantly had a change of a bag. I actually had a change of clothes in my car, and all of the materials that are needed to change the bag, all of that in a little bag that I put under my seat, and so that no matter where I went, I always had. So yesterday, we took my husband's truck, and I have not prepared a bag for that truck because I don't go anywhere. So I get to the restaurant, realize that I'm dressed so that if anything happened, my bag got full of gas, or God forbid, leaked, I had nothing that would protect me or cover me or give me a little security, so that the whole world wouldn't see it. I just didn't. I didn't think about it. I'm not saying that that's a good idea. I'm thinking that if you need to, please plan for those things and take those things with you. It gives you a very solid peace of mind when you're out and about. But I didn't have it. And it didn't even register that I didn't have it until I was on my way home. Life does get better. Life does get easier. I've been in a place for years, last few years, where even my going in and going out of the home needed preparation, and I couldn't think about it or do anything, make a plan to go anywhere, anything, without having all that preparation in place. I guess what I'm saying here today is that it gets better. Still, make sure you have all your stuff that you need. Make sure you are comfortable with what you have in case an emergency does happen. But remember, it's not the be-all, end-all. It's just a moment in time. And that it does get better. That fear, that anxiety that's produced by thinking about leaving and not having what you need, the anxiety goes away. It's not the first thing you think of every time you walk out the door. There's hope in that. There's a sense of this is not always going to be this bad for somebody who's just learning or just trying to recover from the surgery, or wherever you are in that journey. It gets better. That's what I'm here to tell you. I didn't even know it for sure until the other day when I went to the store. Well, I've had inclinations prior, but my biggest inclination as of late was yesterday, going out and about in just a tank top, a pair of shorts, and no backup supplies. And nothing happened. It was fine. The world didn't come to an end, and yours won't either. Take it day by day. Know what you have and what you need to have. Whatever makes your heart feel content and worthwhile, and that you're okay with stuff. Do whatever needs to do to make that happen. But realize that there will come a day, I don't know when, I know it took me almost, 2 years. But it did come. And I'm feeling really proud of myself that I got there. Because I never thought I would have. I want you to know that day will come. The day will come where you walk out of the house and you don't think about it anymore. It's not the first thing in your brain when you go to leave the house. And you'll get there. Just have hope. Just believe for one more day that it's going to be okay. And even if it's not okay, even if the worst thing happens, it'll still be okay. We're all just human. And what will people think? I don't know. I really don't know. And maybe that's the point that I realized, or I've gotten to, is that I don't know, but I don't care. If I have to leave a restaurant with something all over my shirt because my bag leaked, I can get up and walk down to the restaurant and do my thing, go to the car, and it's okay. I don't want that to happen, and I go to great lengths to prevent that from happening. But just know, it will be okay. Alright, so if any of this resonates with you, if you've ever had to worry about walking out of the house because of a medical issue that you didn't want the world to see, or just your bag, I don't know, do you got a bag? Tell me. Give me a comment. Tell me where you are, where you're watching from, and if you have a bag, or you have what you have that you're trying to overcome and come to terms with and deal with on a regular basis. Share with me. I'll share with you. We'll go through this together. All right? Okay. You guys have a great day. God bless.